Alrighty, welcome back, and going to be having another Murray's beer that I found. Murray's is down there in beautiful Port Stephens. I spoke about it before. It's up there, had my brother-in-law's bucks party up and around Port Stephens, so we had a great old time, because he's from Newcastle and Soldiers Point and all that. It's a beautiful spot. And fortunately they have Murray's there. So this is Murray's Ghost Gate NEIPA 6%. And I have come to, especially the last year, I've come to really enjoy. I do like a NEIPA. Probably for a hoppy beer, it's my favourite style really. It says here, it's, what did I say there? It's 6%, I said that, and it's a 375ml can. Anyway, so let's crack it open. Pour it out of this Sanctus glass, and she's a NEIPA. She's got that haze, that beautiful haze. Don't think I haven't got the guts to brew a NEIPA yet. They are very difficult to brew. You get your water profile right. You gotta be careful of when you're transferring your beer, saying your keg, you really got to do a, you can't have oxygen in there, otherwise it will destroy your beer. Righto, so still got some left in the can, but we've got a beautiful rockin' white head there. We've got a glass of, she's definitely hazy, looks like a light glass of hazy pineapple juice, to be honest with you. It's not like a pineapple juice, maybe a little bit darker, but that's what it kind of looks like. Got a bit of head there rocking. Oh, I tell you who would appreciate this beer. He might already have it, but from Hef's Beer Review, he does love a NEIPA or an hazy. And that's probably one of the haziest beers I had. Righto, the aroma. Here we go. Yeah, straight up. That's sweet. Citrus. Tropical, very much something a bit like a juicy fruit. Yeah, in Australia, juicy fruit or frosty fruit isopoles used to be very big back in the day, given from the school canteen. Probably can't have it now, 'cause it's probably too much sugar, all that rubbish, but yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Passion fruit, frosty fruit's pretty much tropical juice, so yeah. Righto, it looks absolutely delicious, and when I saw it I grabbed it, so I will say before I drink it, I think I paid $7 a can, maybe at $7 at Dan Murphy's Port Macquarie, so very important quarry that they've got there at Dan Murphy's. Okay, let's get into it. Cheers to you all. Okay, so everything I've talked about in the nose is in the flavour, and what they talked about in the can is there. So, sweet pineapple, passion fruit, tropical flavours swaying in, swaying out. A little bit of bitterness there, actually. There's a bit of bitterness there. I'm picking up mid and to the back of the beer, so let's go again. Okay, so second up, it's not as sweet. The flavours are there, but it's not like a real sweet beer. Something like some of the black hops ones are kind of like real sweet, juicy. The flavours are there, but the sweetness is just back a little bit. And it's got that bitterness, which is really cleaning up any sweetness there. Carbonation. The body of the beer, normally NEIPAs, from my understanding, NEIPAs are really like a really soft body. Real soft. I would say maybe that's it's maybe a bit more carbonated. It's a little bit more, carbonation is a little bit quickly on this one. And maybe the bitterness is just a little bit too high on it. It's just a little bit high. in the beer maybe should be dialed back a bit. The body is definitely over, at least medium to maybe just a bit over medium. I'd say it's medium, but I wouldn't say, I'd have to say it's not the best NEIPA I've had, to be honest. There's a lot of NEIPAs on the market, and I'd just say what's detracting it for me is the carbonation. And probably a little bit too much bitterness there at the back end lingering. I know it's an IPA, but it's a NEIPA, so NEIPA's normally a bit softer on the bitterness and it's more big up on the juicy hop flavour. So, this NEIPA, no, I wouldn't say it's sessionable at all. Be one to have, maybe one can. The bitterness is taken away from the sessionability. The price point, so it says behind there, $7. How fresh is this can? Okay, so it's probably what's detracting from it. Best before date's the 18th of 2nd, 23. So that could be causing issues too. So this is packaged on 18th of 5th, 22. It's always something with candy at. And so it's been sitting around for a while. Yeah, it's been sitting around, goes out of date next month. So a fresh can would be better with a NEIPA for sure. So keep an open mind if you're going to try this beer, that fresher is best, and yours maybe tastes a little bit better than this. So for a score for this Ghost Gate from Murray's, look, I'm going to have to say the score for the Murray's NEIPA, I'm going to have to say it's a satisfactory. I don't know if it's just used by date or the better of it, but I can't give it a score better than satisfactory, to be honest. So I just when I was finishing the beer up, so it's a satisfactory. So thanks for watching the episode of Brewed. Till next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.